Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on QNT. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today, wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about QNT. I'm going to start with this. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Digital asset and blockchain payments. With Overledger 2.0, it's simple to use, boundless connections. And ever since the first crypto video I have ever made, I said if something is easy, people will use it. Banks will use it. Companies will come on board and use it as well. I can see a lot of growth around QNT all throughout the year of 2023. Companies referenced by QNT in its latest article in relation to stablecoins. QNT is a leader in commercial stablecoin issuance and transactions. Do not sleep on QNT. Look at the names that they're associated with: BNY Mellon, JP Morgan, ING, Credit Suisse. It's like a massive network that's starting to come together. That's the new financial system, and yet people still don't understand it. Because QNT hit over $100, people stopped looking at it. They think it's overpriced or expensive. It's still on sale and very undervalued. If you're going to get into QNT, now is the time. Connections to NEO and TC307. We all know the links between QNT and ISO standards through TC307 origins, and yet people still don't think QNT is going to be ISO 222 compliant. Are you kidding me? What I found are links of two NEO blockchain core members with some very close work in TC307, development and adoption in China. And we see here, the founder of NEO says, he also became involved in helping to develop blockchain standards within China and contributing to the international ISO TC 307 blockchain standard. And then we see software developer at NEO as well. He has been dedicated to research on blockchain technology and previously contributed to the creation of international blockchain standards, ISO TC 307. As we see the links with QNT, TC307 and China run deep and go way back to 2016. Multiple Chinese standardization boards supporting TC307. Chinese blockchain standard committees building around TC307. Job requirements familiar in Overledger, partner QNT and BRI. And again, this is massive. It shows that QNT is most likely going to be tied right into China as far as finance in the future and payments and transactions. Aside from QNT, a key example of enterprise adoption in China is Casper. If all of China's creating DLT standards under TC 307, the OPB adapter by Casper will also be compliant. And the CEO of Casper has also shown through their work with IBM and Hyperledger, they're working to be SATP compliant. If you hold QNT, you should definitely be holding Casper as well. I'm going to do a video on it most likely today, because Casper is another crypto where you're going to see a lot of enterprise come on board very quick. I said it from day one. I feel Casper is already going to be ISO compliant as well through their partnership with IBM. But this shows how big QNT is going to get. And at some point, we'll probably see QNT and Casper as partners. Quant's Overledger is deeply integrated into the software stacks of major enterprise all across the globe. Using OVL, these customers are able to natively interoperate their systems with any DLT or blockchain. Here's a quick look at Quant's four largest public partners. So we see Oracle, which gives 430,000 plus customers plus their clients the ability to easily integrate Quant's interoperability and token management platform. And every one of those 430,000 are going to have to hold QNT, whether it be for license or to use the network. Quant provides digital asset interoperability rails for LAC Chain and LAC Net networks, a multinational DLN bringing enterprise and public services to 12 plus LATAM countries, including the Latin American dollar. Nexi Group uses Quant to interoperate blockchains and DLTs on their vast payments network, a use case that will continue to grow over the next decade. Nexi, which merged with SIA Press Office in 2021, is Europe's #1 card processor, connecting over 1,000 financial institutions in 25 plus countries and handling 21 billion transactions per year. That's the network I'm talking about. That's the new financial system coming together. Quant provides the foundation technology for UST Global as they offer financial institutions a platform to issue central bank digital currencies, commercial stablecoins, and digital securities onto major distributed ledger networks. UST clients include 140 of the top 1,000 companies in the world. Now, you still don't see the value in QNT. And this is just getting started. We're literally seeing it get built from the ground up. QNT to 10K is going to happen in a flash. With a project that has actual utility, we don't rely on crypto whales. QNT is expensive with a $1.7 billion market cap. A fun fact for you, in 2017 and 2018, XRP rallied from a sub $1 billion market cap to create an all-time high exceeding a $100 billion market cap. Think about the potential upside that Quant Network could see, bearing in mind the market value is able to capture. I'm telling you, I feel QNT is going to hit 10K at some point. And if you're going to hold it for a long term, you most likely at some point will see 100K per QNT. How many QNT do I need to be a millionaire in 2025? Well, if the price is set to go to 10K, then you would need 100 QNT. But everyone always asks that question. You know, if you hold it longer term, you may only need 10 QNT because I still feel it's going to be a 6-digit asset at some point. Kraken agrees. QNT has worked with UK and US central banks. So what is QNT? Quant is involved in the development of central bank digital currencies, building on their experiences with the US and UK central banks. I believe QNT is out there doing a lot more than we think. I think Quant is involved in a lot of things throughout the world. Some have not even been mentioned yet because this new financial system is going to be very massive. It's hard to even put into words. QNT fam, let this sink in. Quant is targeting 27 different markets, 10 plus trillion dollar market cap in the future, in my honest opinion. Quant is targeting supply chain and logistics, healthcare and pharma interoperability, multi-chain digital asset industry plus wealth management firms, traditional finance, exchanges and derivatives, identity, reg tech, taxation and auditing, crime agencies, legal tech, multi chain smart contracts, wearable and Internet of Things industry, enterprise operations analytics, energy and power industry, airline industry, cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, and user entity behavior analytics, connecting legacy systems and networks, telecommunication industry, military intelligence and security, STO market, remittance and cross-border trade, music and intellectual property, insurance, tech interoperability, fashion and clothing, open banking, and PSD2, metals and mining, trade finance, and it even goes beyond that. That's how big QNT is becoming. It's going to disrupt so many industries. Oracle's acquisition of Cerner, perhaps largest medical record data hub on Earth, is huge. Oracle will move all healthcare records to Oracle Cloud infrastructure, of which Quant provides interoperability for on-chain transactions. So you can see how it's already tied into the medical industry. Over Ledger's ability to transfer data and assets to other DLNs. Read blockchain data using standardized API and data models. Write blockchain transactions using generic prep and execute process, as well as subscribe to blockchain related events can be used to support endless possibilities. And again, this is just one reference to healthcare. There's going to be a lot more as time goes on. You know, anytime I'm worried about Quant anyway, which that's hardly ever, because of some FUD that I read over on Twitter. All you have to do is honestly go and take a look at this right here, because it shows that massive network that is forming, and it's tied to so many other cryptocurrencies as well. You know, it's this crypto partnered with that crypto, partnered with this bank, partnered with this company, utilized in this country for CBDCs as well, all coming together, one big massive network. But because you're so early into crypto, you get to see this literally get built out. This is the fourth industrial revolution. You know, it's our one chance to enrich ourselves while we still can. If you're going to buy QNT, you need to just put in as much as you could afford to lose. Don't overinvest in it. This way, you could sit back, watch this network get built, and see QNT hit its true potential numbers. The numbers of the future that people talk about, 10K, 50K, 100K down the road. And it's coming. And yet, people still will always say, I don't see QNT getting to 100K. Well, Bitcoin got to 69K with no utility. Keep that in the back of your mind at all times. Always stay patient and stay positive. Don't get caught up in any of the FUD around QNT, because it's usually Bitcoin maxis spreading that FUD. They're worried now because they see other cryptocurrencies that are much better than Bitcoin. And they look at any one of these ISO coins, and that's a great example of any crypto that's better than Bitcoin right now. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you watching my videos. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.